Hey guys, it's Amber. Sorry it took me so long to make another video. Turns out I had some inner work to do myself. I thought mine was done and it's not. So, well, it is now, but it wasn't. So, I apologize for the delay. So, there's so many things I want to talk about. I just got back from my walk. I take a daily walk with me and my boys, and it kind of clears my head. And while I'm still in this high energy, I'd like to go ahead and get started. So my awakening process started, oh my goodness, last year. I could have been going through it, for, I don't know, maybe a year or two without actually knowing what it was. But when it got really bad was last year. Started seeing things that nobody could see, and I thought I was crazy, losing my mind, and started thinking that everybody was against me because I can see it, why can't you see it, you're looking right at it, stuff like that, just silly stuff. I guess you can say I was able to see the invisible things, and so that kind of kicked everything off in my state of mind anyway. The state that you have to be in, I guess, in order for this to start. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know that everybody has to go through it here on Earth, and sorry, my boy, he's in his room playing, so if you hear him, I apologize. But coming to Earth, we have to understand that we make a contract, right? And this is based on your belief. This is how I feel about it. That we make a contract coming to Earth, and so the people who cross your paths now in life, the best way I can explain it is this. So you have your set of people, and you're all sitting around at the table, and you guys are discussing who's going to come in to your life at this point, and who's going to cause this and cause that and do this and backstab you. But understand one thing, okay? And this was hard for me to understand, okay? Because I'm sitting here looking at these people like, you say you love me, but it looks like you hate me. So why is that? So this is what I can offer as far as advice. So understand that the spiritual world is very much so real. It coexists right alongside of us. Whether people see it or believe that or not, that's totally fine. But they vibrate at such a higher frequency than a lot of us do. And so when they're put in our paths here on Earth, they're already vibrating at a higher frequency than what humans would be normally. So, what humans are vibrating at naturally. And so when these beings come, understand that whoever's putting you through any kind of grief, whether that's a best friend, whether that's a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a mom, a dad, a sister, brother, cousin, it doesn't matter. Who's ever putting you through the hardest time in your life right now, understand that they love you unconditionally, and they love you so much that they agree to play this role in your life. So instead of looking at it as everybody's against you, because trust me, I've been there, even the trees and the light poles and everything was out to get me. So I totally get it. But understand they do. They're vibrating at a higher frequency than us. They have nothing but abundance of love all the time. And so with us, we get mad. We're in those lower vibrational energies, and it's not a good place to be. I've been there, like I said, just last year, and I literally I'm in the corner apartment, and I'm still in the same apartment actually. So my worst time actually turned into one of my best times. And so just understand there's light at the end of the tunnel. I know that's so hard to see right now for those of you who are going through it. But just, if there's one thing that I could have heard going through my experience, because I was literally alone. I mean, I wasn't alone, but I was alone. It is not the way you perceive it, okay? And understand this was the biggest part of my life, was my thoughts were manifesting my reality. So literally my shadow side, the side that nobody wants to shed light on because they don't want to admit fault and they don't want to have to point the finger at themselves. Just understand one thing, that, well, first of all, you have to go through it, okay? You have to. But if you shift your way of thinking then it does. It changes your reality. Because I'll tell you what, just to give you a little rough, because I really don't want to get into all of it, I'll just give you guys a little rundown. So I've been through the feelings of betrayal, backstabbing, sabotage, humiliation, oh my gosh, sacrifice, right? Religion, loyalty, all of these things were tested with me, and it literally broke me down so bad that I really thought, I was going to just say, you know what, this life's not worth living. If this is the life I have to live every day, then it's not worth living. And so that night, I made the decision that was it. I was done. And then I get a phone call from a family member, and I kid you not, maybe an hour. Like, it's not like I had it set down, to a time. Like, okay, well, I'm ending it at 12 o'clock. It's not like that, but I'm just saying it was pretty close. And so my mom calls me, and she says, "Hey sis, you want me to come and get you? You want me to, you want to stay the night?" And I stopped, and I thought, yeah, come and get me. Yeah, if you don't mind, come and get me. So she drove quite a ways from where she lives to where I live, came and got me, and obviously I didn't follow through with it 'cause I'm still here. But that next morning, I woke up and I just seen the sky was, brighter than usual. Colors were brighter than usual. And understand one thing: awakening has nothing to do with I don't even want to classify it with religion at all. Okay, awakening has nothing to do with religion. A part of my awakening absolutely did have a huge part of religion in it. And but that was my journey. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's going to experience different things, but I just want to let you know that if you guys are seeing things that nobody is seeing, the invisible things, if you guys are experiencing moments where you feel that everybody is just against you, you can't be around anybody, well, you're starting to feel energy, right? And so a lot of us don't know how to take that. We don't know what it is, and me, of course, being one of them, I thought I was being suffocated several times, because I had no idea what it was I was experiencing. I had no idea. Nobody was there to tell me anything, and I couldn't talk to anybody about anything. And so it was literally just me in this corner, trying to make it through the best way I knew how. And so just hang in there. It's all part of the experience, and I know you don't want to hear it. You couldn't have told me that. You know what I mean? You could not have told me that back then. But I'm living proof. I'm here. And I went from hating life to not wanting to live it anymore to now I love life. And now I understand that, you know what, it does. It takes all of us. It takes all of us to make this world work. And so understand that everybody's here for a reason. You guys are all important. Every single one of us are important. And it doesn't power, stats, none of that matters. We're all equal. We are truly all equal. From the cat, down the road to the judge, all of us. All of us are equal, and we're here. We got to help each other out, you guys. We got to help each other out. We got to be each other's support systems. Instead of feeling a certain way about somebody negatively, how about you find one good thing about them? You know what I mean? Or better yet, look at yourself and see what it is about yourself that you're not comfortable with, or you don't like, or that you want to change. Because it all starts with a change. It all starts with a shift of thinking. If you want a better life, and I'm not trying to sound cliche here, but if you want a better life, all you have to do is shift your way of thinking, because it starts with your self-worth. Okay, that was my biggest thing. I started from ground zero. I had no idea what my favorite color was when I started my awakening. Okay, because I didn't know myself. I've settled all through life. Without realizing I did it. I was just going with the flow, the ebb and flow of life, and so just understand, you don't have to settle. Don't settle at all for no reason. You don't have to. Okay, if you guys are in bad relationships, understand they're not your soulmate, your twin flame. If they're going to make you feel less than, then get away. It's that simple. And then save yourself the lesson to be learned. Okay, that came out wrong. Karma's going to bite me in the butt for that one. Learn the lesson, right, that you avoided, right? If I would have stayed in this relationship, then it would have been abusive, or he would have cheated, or she would have cheated, or anything, right? If the person you are with does not make you feel 100% all of the time, they are not the one for you. Okay. If you're mad at your parents, if you're mad at your family, make amends. Okay. They love you guys so much. Even, I know it sounds bad, but even your worst enemy, right? Even your worst enemy agreed before we came to earth to play that role in your life. She loved you, or he loved you so much that they were willing to play that role in your life, you know. And it's part of sparking that state of mind that we have to be in order to start this awakening process. Okay, so I know I went off on a tangent, I apologize, but that's just a little bit about what I've been through. It's been a ride. It has been a ride, and I'm still trying to figure everything out on my own, and I'll keep you guys informed on what works for me the best. You know what I mean? And that's all we can do. All we can do is be support for each other. You know what I mean? And so, just do this tomorrow when you wake up. Wake up with a purpose. Wake up just knowing that there's something inside of you that tells you that you're worth more than how you feel. Okay, you are worth more than how you feel, and you may not know the reason why, who you are, where you come from, but if you understand that, man, life is so much easier, and you don't have to sell your soul, you don't have to do none of that. Okay, it's just understanding who you are and being enlightened. All right, so don't let those words scare you, because society has it deemed, all that stuff deemed as bad. I found myself by just letting go and exploring things that I would have never explored, by telling myself, I can't draw, I can't paint, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, I'm limiting myself, right? So I'm setting limitations for myself with the standard that I can't do it, right? So whatever it is, do this for me. Wake up with purpose tomorrow, and I want you guys to try one thing, just one thing. Listen, I couldn't sing. I still can't really sing, but that doesn't stop me. That doesn't stop me. I'll sing to the top of my lungs. I don't even care, because I like to sing. And I'm not in a group of people, making their life miserable by singing. I'm in my shower or my house, you know what I mean? So just do that one thing. Find that one thing that that motivates you. That you know what? I've always wanted to try. Just do it. Don't give it any thought. Leave your thoughts, your mind out of it, and just do it. And just day by day, just do a little bit, just to figure out and discover who you really are. Okay? That's all I've got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, bye.